Hey guys, it's Blair, the Love Guru from loveguru.net, thealiennetwork.com, and horsehealer.net. If you're new here, let me introduce myself. Before I do that, I just want to say that the website that has all the conspiracy theories on it, the truther information, the stepping into higher consciousness at this time information is on thealiennetwork.com. So, again, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Blair. I'm known as the Love Guru. I'm a spiritual teacher, an intuitive heart healer, a psychic, medium, dating and relationship expert, marriage and family therapist, teacher of truth, teacher of the New World Order, and deprogrammer. So the other day I was at the park and, well, actually, before we get into that, I hope everybody survived that total solar eclipse. I'm being sarcastic. Of course you did. There were a lot of us healers who were doing grid work, portal work, in the week and the days coming up to that. And it was really hairy while we were leading into it. And then I woke up the morning of the eclipse and I was getting the message that we shifted the timeline. So, whatever kind of craziness they had planned um, for us as in a society, mostly America, because the plan is to take down America. So, as well as other countries, but they have to destroy America in a certain special way. Um, and if you'd like more information about that, I teach that in my freedom classes, which is at thealiennetwork.com under freedom tab. So I still believe there's more to come, as far as their plans, what they're planning on doing, things like that. Supposedly they started up CERN yesterday, which was on the total solar eclipse. They also, quote, launched 3 rockets, NASA, all of that BS. Everything they tell us is lies. Everything they tell us, there's something else going on. With the solar eclipse, you really have to ask yourself, why is it that they wanted everybody looking at the sun, which is just a sun simulator? It's not real. It's not really a sun, the sun. Um, why do they want everybody looking at that? I have no idea. I did not participate in that. That has been my MO since I was young. I think some of us are really, in fact, I know some of us are really wired different than other people. When the masses go left, I always go right. It's not even something I think about. It just automatically happens, and it's happened since I was young. So all day yesterday, it was an amazing, beautiful day. It felt like summer. I was in the park all day long in a meditation space, just enjoying the day. And then I was like, oh, what time is it? I think that eclipse is coming near that time. And I was checking in with myself and I was like, do you want to go home? Do you want to stay here? And I was like, I don't know. It's still nice out. I'm just staying here. Um, and this was like around 2 o'clock. So I looked online and it said that the whole eclipse thing started around that time here. But all the NPCs weren't coming out till like around 4 o'clock. Or like it wasn't happening for them. They weren't putting on their glasses till 4 o'clock. And I was like, I'm going to still hang out here. I'm fine. I was sitting in my car eating lunch. Like it was one of those guidance that I had that was like, go sit in your car to have lunch. Cause like originally I took my lunch and I went to go eat it under one of these trees. And then I was like, nah, I don't feel like being outside anymore. And I was like, I'm just going to go sit in my car and eat. So I did that. And I was like, what are we doing? Because that eclipse is coming near. Do we want to be out during that? Um, what's the story? And I was like, I don't know. I have no feeling about it. I'm just sitting here. I'm comfortable. It's still nice out. And then all of a sudden, it started getting really cold. It started getting cloudy. And without me even thinking about it, I was like, okay, and I'm out. And I drove home. And as I was driving home, I saw all these NPCs lined up on the street. They were getting ready to watch the eclipse. And walked into my building and it was like a ghost town. And I was like, Blair, are you sure you want to be in this building? In case, like, because there was some information that came out that there was going to be an earthquake at the time of the eclipse or right afterwards. Which I think that that video that was released, it was a Fox News video, or at least they claimed it was. That the newscaster, the talking head, said, and there's gonna be a solar, like a solar eclipse earthquake. Wait, there's more. There's gonna be a solar eclipse earthquake during on the path of totality. And I was thinking, this is such bullshit. You can't believe anything that they post. There's so much CGI going on, and was that really on TV? Did they just stage it? All of it is really bonkers these days. You can't pay attention to any of that. But yet I did see that piece of propaganda the day before that obviously they wanted all of us to see, who are awake. And I was kind of like, hey, Blair, do you want to be in this building in the event that something happens? And I was like, I'm not really feeling any of it. Just kind of went about my business, and everything was fine. But again, like as I'm waking up this morning, I'm recording this on Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. Yeah, there's still more. They're not stopping. It's not like this thing just stops. It's not just like the healers, um those who are spiritual can just pray or do healing work and it shifts. I mean, I know that we can shift timelines like that. We can make things easier, but there's still a script playing. And it's not like we just go from here to utopia. Like there actually is work in the physical realm besides the healing stuff on portals and grids that needs to be done. Like we actually do need to clean up this world. There are steps that we need to take. It's not going to be that like, oh, everybody was just who was awake was like sitting back and just waiting for other people to wake up. I mean, that is just such stupid, disempowered nonsense. It's not how this realm works. And this realm wants you to become conscious. So that's going to have to play out. And becoming conscious is actually stepping into your power. And that is all the information, all the stuff that I teach. If you want to learn how to step into your power, it's a different type of healing work that I do, that I guide you through. It's not that I'm sharing healing energy with you, although I am, as in I am right now, by speaking to you in the words that I share, the vibration that comes through. But there's other steps to it, which is actually shifting and changing your world, learning how to develop healthy relationships, clearing out relationships that aren't healthy, clearing out patterns that aren't healthy, looking at wounded parts of yourself and healing that stuff. If you're in Pennsylvania, I have a class that's coming up that's in person, which is called Healing Your People Pleasing Tendencies. I'm somewhat tempted to offer that to the Awake Truther community as a virtual class. You cannot step into doing your mission in this world if you have people pleasing programming still running. And I guarantee that you do, because we all do. There's different layers of it. There's constant clearing of it, and I'll help you heal another layer of that. Um, that information about that class is at thealiennetwork.com. You can click on events. And if you're interested in attending that event as far as virtually, with other warriors like you who are aware of what's going on in the world, concerned about it, and want to be part of the solution, well, please email me and let me know, hey, I'm interested in that class. All the details are on that page. The price is the same. It's just a matter of like, hey, you're letting me know, giving me some feedback. Yes, I do want to attend that class. I'm sending you my information. I'm aware of the price, and I want to attend that class and get guidance and healing from you. You're giving me some feedback. I'd like some feedback from this community. I feel a lot of the truther community is just so completely checked out, not awake, not aware, just playing the role of truther. You're playing the NPC part of truther. People have been trained to take no action at all, but just to observe this realm. So I'll leave it at that. I want to go on to the next topic. I think maybe I will actually start this up as a second video because, again, people's attention spans are so short. I mean, I really at sometimes think that I'm talking to retards. Look, if that does not pertain to you, it does not pertain to you, right? But people, their brains have been retarded. They have been rewired. That something is definitely wrong with our society. So I'll make this a 10-minute video. Maybe that's easier for people to watch, and we'll leave it at that. TheLoveGuru.net and thealiennetwork.com. Bye-bye.